Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter. Welcome back to Rome 2 Total War. Now, if you are here, you have most likely watched the video at the end of the Swaby campaign. If you haven't, spoiler alert, go watch that video now, and I will give you a few seconds to click on the link. Otherwise, I'm going to have to spoil it for those who already have watched it, and if you haven't, well, unfortunately, it's going to be spoiled. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately the Swabia campaign has actually drawn to a close much earlier than I really wanted it to, but of course, explained in the video, the update, which the new DLC package that has come through, has basically ended my abilities to play the German Swabia campaign, which is immensely frustrating, believe you me. I am, once again, very sorry for those who were really into that. I was super into that, and it took me quite a while to cool down. So I thought, right, okay, as this is, you know, as the objective is still uncompleted, I thought, you know what, I don't care how I get to it, I'm going to get to it as I said I would, so I will, even if I don't play as the Germans to get to it. So I spent a few minutes thinking about which civilization I should go for, and as this was going to be my next civilization I had planned for Rome 2, I thought we might as well unleash them a little earlier than anticipated. So, without further ado, the new faction that I will be playing to get to Egypt is Sparta! Yes! You may have already figured out by the introduction that I was going by Sparta, but if you haven't watched the introduction, this is the faction I will be going as. The main reason why is because I've always enjoyed the Spartans. They are like my favourite Greek nation of all time. Yeah, I mean, I know the Macedonians have had Alexander the Great, the Athenians have got... Don't care. Sparta. I really like the Spartans. They are an awesome group of people. And, yeah, okay, it might be due to the films that I've found it, but screw it. Sparta, you know, it's awesome. They are like one of the most badass Greek nations ever. And also, another reason why, which is actually a bit better reason, is that when I pre-ordered the game, I got this for free. And I was intending to make a Greek campaign at one point, but I thought beforehand, well, let's have a bit of a barbarian one, as I've been spending so much time in the first Rome game and the second Rome campaign being killing nothing but barbarians. So I thought, why not have this campaign to maybe balance things out, see things from the Greek perspective. So without further ado, I will click on the start campaign with the settings at normal. Initial challenge is going to be hard, and oh yes, I almost forgot. The mods that I have got on this game, because I have been able to salvage something, I have got a 12 turns per year mod installed, and a couple of other mods I think have had to have been uninstalled in order for me to be able to play this game. But generally speaking, fingers crossed, they will still offer me a unique and interesting challenge which should make the campaign at least as interesting, if not better, than the previous one. So without further ado, I will see you in the campaign map. And we are in. These are the couple of undertaking missions that we must do, but really, this is Sparta! Yes. Not really done a Greek faction before, so I'm very much looking forward to it. But as Sparta, well, obviously, originally this is going to be a different campaign, but as Sparta, we already kind of run into a couple of issues. They're not big issues, but there could be a difficulty in doing. Basically, upon entering into Sparta, we've got a couple of friends that we shouldn't really be having as friends. First of all, the biggest problem, of course, is the fact that Egypt actually likes us. I mean, they're not greatest of faction, they're not greatest of, you know, faction fans. That there's a number of things that we do. Well, mainly we're friends with them. We're very good friends with them, so I'm not exactly... It's certainly thrown a hamper into it, but hopefully by the time we've done enough in Greece, we should hopefully be hated by them at some point. Another thing which is kind of interesting, which is something I haven't done, so this will be a new thing for me, that they are already a major power, and also I'm apparently a defensive ally. They are pretty much my best buddies, but they are also in the way. And of course, we've also got another faction which we're already at war with. The Imperials I'm not too fussed about, but they do seem to have a fair amount of territories. Now, I have never really played with a Greek faction before, so this will be definitely interesting to try. And the first thing that I want to do is get... that's actually kind of handy. What's this? Ooh. Might even do that. So the first thing I want to do for right now is just prepare, as I definitely want to at least have a, you know, I want to be able to do something of use, be of use mainly. Yes. We have slingers, we have spears, Perkaloki hoplites, Perkaloki. I'm going to assume these guys are Spartas. Yeah, Spartan hoplites. They're awesome. I'm gonna have a couple of Perkalodi spears, and then he can recruit. You guys, I'm gonna be hiring Perkalodi pikemen. I've not really done weapon damage 20, weapon damage. It's like kind of an interesting mix. Like they're all civilized, they're all good, but it's just like very interesting.
How can I be?
Anyway, so I'm gonna start a couple of diplomatic. Yeah. So anyway, the new mods. Going on to the mod side of things that I've installed. There isn't anything majorly different in a sense about this campaign. The only major difference I would say that is put into effect is I've installed a mod called the Rise of Rome. Now, if you haven't already heard of this mod, this basically improves the chances of Rome. Making the AI a little bit more aggressive, perhaps. Hopefully what this means is that the Romans may deal with a couple of issues in the north so that we don't end up having to deal with tribes or whatever, and we can just focus on dealing with these. But it also puts the risk that these Romans may also say, "Oi, we don't like you anymore, prepare to be Romanized," which could lead me into a massive war with the Romans. But I thought, you know what, it's worth the risk if we're going to have some fun. So, apparently we can't spot Rome, even though, well, we can't trade with Rome, even though Rome is just there. Oh, well. But anyway, let's get my spy up to the task and send her.
Swifter than Hermes.
So these are the guys who are my enemy, which is cool. You guys are recruiting, and I will be transferring my Spartan hoplites to. I could even send this guy. I could, to be honest with you, I could send.
Commander.
Actually, what I might do is have him. Right.
We hunger for battle.
Get rid of that. Can I recruit Spartan hoplites from here? No, I can't even recruit my own best unit. Right, I'm going to move him here. You, I'm going to put. Yeah, because you're happy. You, I'm going to set up as a couple of one of those and one of those. You, I'm going to have 1, 2. Oh.
It's a good life.
Where's those guys? Perkaloki hoplites.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
Maybe 1 or 2 pikemen. Finally, I'm going to have 2 slingers to add in. Actually, no, 1 slinger to add in and 1 javelin group. Okay, this will mean we have to spend a number of turns doing stuff, but considering we're also. Ah, yes. Actually, won't we get. Hang on, what's this? 4 more food. I think farm would be a wise endeavour. Oh, wrong one. As for technology, we're going to be having this, which will actually... it's not a bad idea, to be honest with you, but then again, we could do with more food, and money is... I think it would make sense if I can just construct the food, because then we get more food, our people will be happy, replenishment rates will go up, which is good. Also, apparently we're doing quite well for... We'll be able to get marble going, which is actually kind of nice, because that means I can increase my growth rate, which will make my nation very strong, which is awesome. Now, for all you guys out there who have got experience playing the Spartan factions, I will definitely... Oh, can I move my dudes that way?
Commander.
No. I don't know. Can you? Or is it just that it's easier to go that way? I don't know. I don't think there's actually many ways I can get off. Oh, I can, though. I can. Can I leave and just... I can... Oh, I can as well. Okay, that's handy. Right, so anyway, yes, as I was saying, I don't really have any kind of experience playing Greek factions, so this will mainly be a test run for me, as well as a new campaign. But I thought, you know what, it's nice to have a bit of a first impressions on a new faction. So, without further ado, let's try and do a turn. This should be good. Or at least this should hopefully be slightly more entertaining, as I've not really done stuff. Okay, so the Athenians have got themselves a rather nice city. I'm not a big fan of the fact that Sparta never had any walls. I'm like, yeah, I know you're confident in your abilities to fight, but I am not that aggressive.
I kind of side with the Athenians on this regard, you know? Best offense is a good defense. Oh. Bastard. Right, so we got a bitch who's inciting blasted rebellious. Right, I'm going to just get inside my own network. I'm going to deal with the spy then.
No further orders.
Right, well she can do stuff.
At your command.
The settlement, not so happy. Can I recruit more spies? No. And I'll need to reverse the scholarship in order to have a dignitary, which is not so great. Still recruiting people. War target. People, conquer me. Okay. Oh, thump. Head up slings. Ah, that's just those people. I have a very decent income at the moment, which is quite nice. And we are still constructing that. And I will construct the second one as well, as we can see. What's this one? This is a particular something camp recruitment, or that, which I think I will do that because that will allow me to get more. Well, that requires logistics as well as organized supply. What is organized supply? Where does that come into? Oh, that's the first one of those as well. But that is actually kind of cool. So we'll get that after this one, because once we get this civil going, we'll have an extra bit of wealth coming in, which will prove useful. My first Spartan army, companions of Heracles, or yeah, Heracles. I might change the name of that. I'll also make them sound important. Go. Might have spelt it wrong. No, that's not right. Just trying to think of what would be an interesting name to call them. I don't know, really. I'm not really good with names, but I'm just trying to think of any decent ones. There we go, Red Death. That's like a preliminary name, but we'll see what happens.
We hunger for battle.
You know, companions of Heracles, yeah, fine, sounds very nice, but Hercules died. He's gone. He's a mere mortal. We are not mere mortals. We are Spartans. We live to the end of time. Anyway, let's make our first save of the campaign. Just put Sparta. Sparta. I'll also put this on the cloud as well, considering. Save cloud also on that. Sparta. There we go. It's on the cloud as well now. Brilliant. Anyway, next turn. So hopefully by the end of next turn, hopefully within a couple of turns, we'll be able to have enough, you know, supply slash food and water to be able to come in to be able to build up a small economy. Like, I want to be able to have a financial stability before I try advancing, because as much as it would be nice to conquer settlements, capture places, completely annihilate people, it's also quite important to make sure that I have the appropriate means to supply slash defeat armies before I start conquering them. Sabotage attempts. Anything. Oh, handy! Get the bitch. She may be slightly better than you. Well, hopefully she'll live. Please. No! Ah, oh, damn. Yes, you do. You should be sorry. Have a look, see what is it? Oh, a couple of spears. Okay, well, we'll need to have that just in case.
We hunger for battle.
But yeah, okay, fair enough. How many turns do we have left? One turn. Okay, great. Can we construct places yet? No, because we haven't got the technology. Next turn. So currently nothing much happening at the moment, but once my Spartan army gets enough strength, we should be able to move on Larissa. Fingers crossed a fair amount sooner. Also, if we can kill that blasted spy in our base, we should be able to deal with them.
Peace is not an easy word. Warriors.
Nope. I think the Greeks have declared war on them, which is nice. Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. Son of a... They're desperate to stop me, aren't they? I'm half tempted just to... Well, I'm obviously going to attack the Larician area, but god damn.
Well done. A new building. Architecture should be a Greek strength.
Oh, nice. Oh, we've built, right? Good, 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 good. Right, we can now attack. Well, hopefully. You die. Shit, she now is harder to kill. Manipulation, how about that? 60%.
My cunning knows
Have a session with her. Will it work? Yes.
succeeding is what I do.
At your command.
Not really.
March. Your next command.
Right, okay.
At once. You have further orders?
Right, fingers crossed we actually have something. So we hindered her for a bit, which is nice.
Ready for
Entirely
orders.
sure what that will do. Oh, we're going the wrong way. War declared. Okay, the Athenians have declared war on the Epirus.
Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
Fingers crossed they don't come at us with a humongous army. Touch wood. Right, trait gained. Also, what's that? Ah, brilliant. And quartermaster report. That's probably the the Red Death has now troops, and we have now got a farm in Sparta. Our people should be able to grow, and it will be one turn before I'll be able to. Just dropped something. It'll be one turn before I'll be able to attack. Hopefully, the Athenians don't capture that settlement. Oops. Got to save on the other one as well. Hopefully, we'll be able to capture that other settlement and be able to defeat the guys and actually claim my first victory, because it will be nice. And if there's only a garrison force, oh, have I ranked her up? Oh, I have as well. My apologies. Cunning or zeal? Yes. Right, nice. Right, boop. Right, next turn. For Sparta. Right, so Egyptians are doing something. Seleucids are doing something. It'll be interesting to fight this war against the Seleucids and the guys over there. Like, because that sector of the Mediterranean always seems to be a hot zone. As it always has been, I guess. And, I've only been witnessing to it. So, it'll be interesting to see whether or not, it would be a...
Good. Athena, in her wisdom, would be proud.
Yay. Right. Now that we've got it, now let's got that, we go to this. Logistics. La 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 la. It's logistics. Dee 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 dee. Right, we're gonna have to put a spy network in place so that the last. Oh, hello. What's this? Okay, so they're either gonna try and stop our trade, which we don't even have, and there is no one defending Larissa. Slightly advanced. Yay! There is actually no one defending Larissa. Woo! Alright, so in this we must now attack. Who is defending it? Larissa. Oh, it's not a bad army. About the same amount of forces. Well, I say that. Okay, pikemen, militia hoplites. More militia hoplites, lots of mobs. So obviously not as powerful as the previous campaign, so this might be easier, but we're going to obviously go into the battle because I like fighting on the ground, and this will actually be my first battle ever as Sparta. This is quite a cool thing, and I hope you guys agree. Also, this will also give me, hopefully, a field test of how to fight as Spartans, because obviously I'm so used to having club units now, I'm used to having club levy too much, that I've not actually worked with pikes. So I will see you in the campaign battle map. So here we are on the field of battle. And this is quite an interesting thing now. I'm so used to seeing barbarian villages. Okay, so here is my commander with his Spartan. Let's have a look at his dudes. Oh, yeah, he looks cool. He looks cool. I like. What about Spartan hoplites? No, those are Piccololi pikemen who are there, I guess. Well, they seem to have swords, so bullshit to your theory of pikes. And of course the Spartan hoplites. I look forward to this. Oh no, you can actually select it. I forgot. My apologies. Oh. Oh, that's so cool. That is really cool. I like this. This is so awesome. Right, anyway.
Sparta!
Sparta! Yes. Okay, you guys look awesome. I kind of prefer the helmets from the film 300, but, you know, everyone's seen 300 now. They all want them to look like that. When really they probably looked more like this. which is kind of funny.
Phalanx!
I'm going to assume that you guys can do it as well. You can! This is very interesting. Right, okay, so what's this? Formation attack. What is this? Try to inflation.
As you command! Orders!
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of form an impenetrable wall, if you will, with the skirmishers forming behind.
Understood.
You will probably take the form here and just march. Okay, so I have actually watched a tiny-ish video on it, which, well, a tiny-ish video.
Fate calls to us. Let us cast aside caution. Let us prove.
Right, anyway, so what I mean is, what I've basically done is I got a DVD set recently, and one of the, it's just quite simply about commanders and famous sort of people during those times, but I decided to go chronologically, and it was actually kind of handy that I did, because I kind of got an inside tip on how phalanxes really worked, because until then I wasn't really sure what the purpose of phalanxes were. Like, I know the general gist, which is basically a spear unit pushes into the enemy and is very good at defenses, but I never really thought of it in historical terms. Whereas in now, it's kind of like, okay, so it was all just about push, just constant push, which also helped me understand its weaknesses as well. So if I ever face a phalanx unit, I should be able to take advantage of that, or at least that's the plan. Right, so you guys are advancing. Okay, so the hoplites don't really have the pikes, whereas the pikemen actually have the pikes.
Spartans!
Right. You guys move up, get in position. You run up to the line.
At the double! Spear infantry, ready! Understood! At speed! Quick march! Slingers! Double time! Advance at speed!
Yeah, those are all their slingers. They are quite a threat. I don't have any cavalry as of yet, which is really annoying, but that's the best I can do. You guys possibly could do with you guys sort of running over to here, perhaps. What is this? Steady. Improve the armor to reduce many charges. Okay, that's cool.
General!
Right, let's send my skirmishers up.
Quick march!
And hopefully we can screw those guys over a little bit.
At speed!
Let's have a look, see. Militia hoplites or slingers. Kind of a threat, aren't they? Very light. Yeah, they're already starting to engage, but I'm thinking throw some spears. I can't set fire to the spears, which is interesting. But again, I'm not too fast.
Marching order!
Missiles ready and waiting!
Right, withdraw.
As you command! Ready and waiting! Double time! Periodically! Orders understood! Ready and waiting! Advance at speed!
Okay, you guys are moving up.
Slingers! Take aim!
Spearman, ready for order.
Periodically!
Sort of bunch up, if you will.
Move out!
Bunch up and move up.
By your command!
Kind of the weaker unit. Send my spearmen
Quick march!
there. You guys form up.
Double
Get
time!
ready for the charge.
Missile infantry!
I'll send you guys instead over to here so you can fire.
Periodically hoplites! Sparta!
Ready for orders.
This is quite interesting. My apologies if you are probably screaming at your screen and saying, "What are you doing? You shouldn't be doing it like, oh, yeah," you know, losing your temper and all that. Yeah, I'm still quite. That's very tame, dear. I'm expecting a spear to come chunging out the windows. But anyway, yes, I will just sort of. This is sort of a test trial for me, as I have nearly no idea how to actually utilize phalanxes and spearmen. kind of remembering what I did with my limited experience playing Rome Total War. Now, of course, that is completely different to this game, but you don't know. Anyway, well, I don't know. So, move those guys up like so. You guys form a defensive line. You guys, can you shoot anyone? Yes, you can. Right.
Spearmen at the ready. General! Follow me!
Sort of, maybe we could get them to run a little further. As you are an elite unit, so it's not the end of the world.
By your command.
Pikemen, come into position. Charge, 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 charge. Okay, stop.
Hold, men! Advance at speed! Spearmen at the ready. Pikemen ready for orders. Sparta!
Steady! Oh, that's quite effective.
Slingers! Loose! Periike!
I actually haven't taken a casualty yet, though I fear I may do in a minute. You guys are fighting. The Spartans are sort of in position. Ooh, they are actually flanking.
Spartans! Back them down! Ready! At your service!
Yeah, I've taken a casualty, which is a shame.
Javelin man! At the double! Understood! Spartans! Hack them down!
Kind of blocking the side, isn't it? But they're doing a good job. My pikemen are definitely wreaking havoc on the enemy. I mean, my guys are winded, but then again, I have just told them to...
Our general is under
Oop.
attack!
Oh, am I taking fire? Yes, I am. Right, okay. Let's pull him out of the fray a little. Quick, man!
Fire!
Just throw shit at them. Charge!
Fire on the enemy!
They're going to take some... Oh, geez. See how many of these guys are going... Oh, my God. That's like a total massacre in like 5 seconds. That's amazing. How awesome is that? Right, I think those guys are finally... yeah, those guys are being massacred. Right, you fire them again. Oh, my God. Look at that. Look how effective the javelin men are. Now those guys are going to go for it.
Turning in our favor.
Of which Sparta could now move up. Hammering these guys quite severely now. I mean, these guys are low quality infantry, but still. I mean, look at that. Jesus Christ. I don't even need the Spartan hoplites. I just need my javelin men, and holy shit. Nice. Okay, you guys charge into the fray. You two break that line. You just stand there and look awesome. Those guys are completely gone. Charge those guys. I mean, they are only the garrison troops, but still.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, you are now melee infantry to charge.
Fire on the enemy!
In fact, you are now all melee infantry. Go for it. Okay, so the enemy are now completely defeated. That was a very quick battle, but it was actually quite a nice one because it helped me sort of teach me a number of things. Fingers crossed also it will teach me how best to... Like, it's taught me a sort of very basic tutorial on how to effectively play as. Don't know how that happened. Don't know why it's all glitched up, but still. Okay. But yeah, so it's kind of taught me how to play as a sort of hoplitey nation. But fingers crossed also it will... It's given me a bit of training. Anyway, I will see you guys back in the campaign. Now, we return from the field, bloodied but completely, bloodied but defeated of the enemy forces. This is pretty awesome. So, our first victory in our first battle.
Your general has a...
No shit. Anyway, increase in rank. Imperium. Oh wow, that's awesome. Already. Oh, of course. I might. Do I control a sector now? Do I? No, I don't. Huh. Whatever. I'm happy. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, can I issue an edict? I don't think I can, but I can now do so, which is nice. What does this mean anyway? This means I can recruit. I don't actually know. Anyway, but no, this is awesome. We've captured a territory. We have a tiny-ish village, but hopefully this will grow, expand, and become even better. I think also because it's a Hellenic village, we actually can, well, hopefully because it's a Hellenic village, we don't have too much to worry about vis-a-vis people being angry at us. Zeal or commander? I think King Commander.
News. Zeus has blessed your general with a new...
Okay. Also, I think warrior, because he is a very... he's a warrior kind of dude. What's this? What's in here? Ah, dang. No wife. Damn it. Oh well. At least, well, no, I said it's awesome. I think as long as we... Okay, so now that I've got that, I've got to think about what next we do. Obviously, this would be the best location, because then we could start contacting Rome. Hence, getting trade agreements, and also finishing off the Imperius clan, well, Imperius nation once and for all. I might just be cheeky and raise another army of a not-so-important Sparta. You're more on my defensive army. Candidate, other families, royal families, Nikon, statesman. He is actually kind of interesting. I will raise an army of Spartans. And I will give him one of those and one of those, just so that way you can have a garrison. These guys reinforce, and I will send them on their way further afield into their next settlement. So we'll just make a save of, well, we'll go to the next turn and then we'll make a save. So one more turn before that, 4 more turns before that. So this isn't too bad so far. It's nice that we can actually access the other places before, you know, losing it. Okay, so they're not going to be happy for one turn, but then because I've got multiple armies in play, they're like, okay, we're okay with you. And also we got a conversion rate, which is actually kind of nice as well. There are benefits. Oh, hello. The Imperius would appear to be coming back with a vengeance. Oh, what? You serious? I can't... Ah, oh. Right, I'm withdrawing. Yeah, get the hell out of there. Okay, so they have decided to attack or lay siege to my settlement. Good thing I withdrew. Like, I have a new army and everything. Don't know why I can't attack. Like, though surely they would... I'm right outside the capital. Regardless of whether my troops are actually tired or not, surely that would mean I could defend myself. Okay, well, obviously, we have to be careful now. Boom, boom. Just prepare. That's why. Sabotage attempt. Poison wells. Okay, so there's the bitch right there. Find, go up there, and assassinate. I think assassination would be the best cause to take care of her. Can I kill her? Yes, that's better than nothing. And do I rank up? Yes. Awesome. She ranks up. Huzzah. Authority. Well, that would actually be kind of handy. Boom, disruption. That's very handy indeed. Right, my commander. Go into this one. Okay, that's a very tiny arse force, so we will just auto-resolve that, because it's not really worth it. Yeah, I've also downloaded a new blood mod, because the other one wasn't actually working, so... And Red Death actually Red Death has a meaning now, which is even better. Traditions, brilliant. What is this? Missile or enable of medium siege engines or weapon damage by all spear-armed units. Because we're very spearman-like, I think it's a fair trade. Okay, you guys are doing that.
We hunger for battle.
I'm going to send these guys out to...
Victory!
Well, you know the drill. Okay, so actually, you cancel that.
Command.
Go to that.
To your duties, men.
Bomb, bomb.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
And start making your way towards the border.
March.
We've got a small defensive force going up, and there is a garrison here, so people will be happy. Populace will be happy. We've also injured the enemy spy, so that will work out for us in favour as well. Awesome. So we have won another battle, though I wouldn't really count it as a battle, as it's more of a, well, they tried doing something clever, miserably failed, and now it's only a matter of time before they die. Oh, how it is so lovely to do such damage. It's actually quite nice now that we don't have to fight massive garrisons. And also, it's even better that we don't have clubs. I'm liking the fact that my men have swords now, and spears, and sharp, pointy things. So, yeah, that is a bonus. It's it's nice having swords again. I'll be honest with you, as much as I grew used to not having any swords, it's nice not to have to think, ah, crap, I have to advise, you know, I have to be careful about how I attack because I don't have the swords and shields. Right, so long-ass turn, waiting for them to perhaps try a counter-attack. I did kill one of their generals off, though, so that would also hit them, rather hit hard with morale. And capture the citadel. Yes, that's where I'm going. Piccaroni. I'm gonna, to be honest with you, I'm gonna butcher these language, so my apologies to everyone who hates how I pronounce stuff. Brilliant, we can build stuff. And what shall we build? Well, you know me by now. Have a guess. Well, you've already saw me do it, but you know exactly what kind of building I'm aiming for. Anyway, I think we're in range to attack as well. Well, we won't go charging in, but I will just move on up to spot and... Ah, there you are. Right, okay, we have two options. One, go charging in with that nation being there, or I think, you know, to be honest with you, I think we can just bypass all those guys and just attack. I will hire a couple of mercenaries, though, just in case. Do we have any Spartan hoplites? Actually, no, better still, I think cavalry would be the... okay, I think melee units will probably be the order of the day. Is that cheaper? How much do they cost? 383, 222, 22. Yeah, we'll have one of those. How expensive are you guys? Very. What's this? They're actually quite nice. Oh, are they spear cavalry? No, they're ranged cavalry. No, thank you. How much will this cost me? 1,100. Well, I've got 10,000, so I'm alright. And mercenary hoplites. Boom. There goes my economy. Charge! Mercenaries! Right, we are already in a bit of a lock, aren't we? Oh boy. Right, well this is going to obviously be the last battle of the episode, but this said, hopefully will be a good battle of the episode as well. So I will see you guys on the field. Fingers crossed we actually win.